welcome to another episode of Ask Bizsquare series. My name is Nikita and we will talk about business loans facilities with our founder and CEO of Bizsquare, Melvin Ho. Alright, so first things first, Melvin, what exactly are business loans?
Actually, business loans are loans where companies can actually take from the banks for business purposes, whether is it for expansion, for cash flow, or for any commercial purposes.
What are the different types of business loans available in market?
There's a couple of different types of business loan. There is the unsecured business loan, which is a temporary bridging loan, as well as the working capital loan. Okay, they are considered unsecured because you don't need any collaterals like property or any cars and things like that to actually pledge, which is the most common type of loan. Okay, because it's widely used for multi-purposes. So we have the second type, which is the trade loan. For trade loan, it's mostly used for trade purposes, such as buying inventory, paying your supplier to buy more stocks, taking certain factoring, which is able to actually upfront get your payment earlier before your customer pays you. So these are considered a trade loan. The third one will be the overdraft facilities. So for overdraft facilities, it acts as a backup fund for company. So when the company needs money, they can draw down from the overdraft facilities. If they don't need the money, they don't use the money and interest will not be charged. So for the last type will be the commercial property loan, when the companies to actually buy a property for their own office or for their own warehouse or stuff like that, they can actually take a commercial property loan to actually buy the property, and it's funded by the bank. So these are the four common type of business loan. So there is secured and unsecured.
Alright, so as a first-time loan applicant, how do I know which type of loan should I apply?
It's a good question. Basically, different types of loan has different purpose for each loan. So, for example, the unsecured loan, if you have a general purpose of your loan, whether is it hiring new staff, expansion, or even buying goods, you can also use the unsecured loan, okay, which is the temporary bridging loan or the working capital loan, which I mentioned just now. What about for trade loan? For trade loan is more suitable for a trade purpose. For example, you have a goods that you need to buy and need to pay your supplier. For that purpose, then you actually get a trade loan. For a trade loan, it's normally cheaper and it's more catered to each and individual supplier purpose. And normally the bank will give you certain credit terms for it. If you want to shorten your credit term so that your cash flow will be better, it's better to actually get a trade loan. For overdraft loan, it is a loan for backup purpose. So if you are looking for money where you can actually keep it in your bank and don't use it, then you can take the overdraft facilities loan. For that loan, is good because you don't get to incur interest until you use it. For the property loan, it's very straightforward. You are looking to buy a property and that is the purpose of the loan.
So having been in this industry for like more than 12 years, I'm sure you have came across like a lot of general misconceptions. So can you share with us some?
One misconception that you brought up just now, which is a good one, which is the part where businesses only apply for loan when they don't have enough money, and when they have enough money, when they are sufficient, they don't apply. So this is actually a misconception. You should actually apply when you have good financial status. Then you have a better chance of approving in the first place. You don't wait till you have no money, then you apply. And the second misconception that people have would be to apply for many loans at the same time from many banks, because these will actually tarnish your credit bureau record, okay, and also will increase the search count for your ACRA, or your company as well for your personal. So for that reason, the bank or financial institution will deem you as more desperate, and your credit rating will actually drop if you have too many loan applications at the same time. So that is the second misconception. And you should actually apply in a gradual manner, like 2 banks, then followed by 2 to 3 banks again. This is the correct way of applying for a loan. The third misconception will be having no loans or even no credit card in the first place. So people or parents always tell us, don't get too much loan or don't even get any credit card or personal loan, which is the wrong mindset. Okay, having no credit record in your credit bureau is actually bad for your credit, because if you don't have any credit card, the credit bureau have no credit history for them to analyze your credit profile. So for that reason, your credit rating will be poor. So the best way is to actually get a few credit cards and to utilize it and pay on time. This will build your credit record, and with that you are able to get a loan. So I think these 3 are the most common misconception that people have.
So interesting. So as just to sum up, any last advice for our SME business owners out there with regards to these business loans and facilities?
As long as you have good knowledge and adequate planning, I'm sure all of you are also able to get your business loan.
Alright, thank you Melvin for sharing with us. It was definitely a useful crash course on the business loan facilities. So thank you guys too for watching, and if you have any questions, do visit our website at bizsquare.com.sg. Alternatively, if you have any questions or topics that you would like us to address or explore, do leave it under the comment section. So with that, thank you and have a nice day.